Hi, my name is John. Behind the camera is my wife Jamie. We are selling the most amazing RV you can imagine. Like truly, we have both been living in this RV right behind me for 3 years. It's a Class A RV. It's a 2015 Ford Jayco Precept 31 UL, 31 because it's 31 feet long. It has 3 slides, and we have completely renovated it for maximum luxury and maximum efficiency. I'm gonna walk through and share with you some details, first on the outside, and then we're gonna go to the inside, and I think you're absolutely gonna love what you see. So check this out. Come follow me, you're gonna really love this. So we've upgraded everything in this thing, again, for maximum efficiency. This is the outdoor TV here. It's a 43-inch 4K Samsung, okay? You have outdoor speakers as well, so while you're grilling out, while you're doing anything you want, you flip this on, outdoor, 4K, 43-inch Samsung. Below here, I created an extra shelf for an additional exterior ladder. It's really nice, so plenty of cabin space. So I'll walk through you real quick as we go through here. And coming along, we have our propane tank. I added an additional exterior valve that can connect to a propane tank, an exterior propane tank. So if you're out boondocking, which we have done many times with this, we have solar panels on top, we have a generator, all those things will make your life amazing for off-grid living, boondocking. You could literally go anywhere as long as you have enough water, gas, and obviously plenty of energy via the solar. So propane tank there, and then again you have that exterior propane tank, whatever you want to use. Underneath, now we do have a number of things underneath, okay? So one of the things about RV living is when you're on the road, some RVs will actually get tossed off the road by semis. It's one of the most scariest things. So quickly what we learned is safety, especially when you're traveling across country, is paramount. And one of the things to make your RV safer is the undercarriage. And underneath you have sway bars, okay? Not all RVs come with these, but we added front sway bars and rear sway bars, so that way, hence, the RV won't sway in windy conditions or when a semi is passing you on the highway, okay? So front sway bars, rear sway bars. We also added a steering stabilizer, which is awesome. Sumo shocks on all the tires, as well as shock absorbers. This will make your life so much safer and easier. And believe me, when you're driving, it can be a bit stressful and hectic. If you've ever driven an RV, this will minimize that a bunch, okay? We have here on the back 4 tires, okay? 2 on the left, 2 on the right, on the rear, and then of course on the front, we only have 2 tires, 1 on each side, a total of 6 tires on the whole RV, okay? So, went through the propane. This is our refrigerator. You can see there's netting here. All right, if you ever in hot conditions, you're going to want that to avoid any bugs, wasps, or bees getting inside your RV. And believe me, if that happens, you don't ever want that. We're gonna go inside in just a moment, but down here, again, we have plenty of cabin space. This goes out all the way to the other side, as you can see. It's called a pass-through. And everything you see inside, we're literally giving away with our RV. Again, we've been full-timers for 3 years, so we actually have an idea of what we're doing, and we've renovated it for maximum efficiency and luxury, where some people who are renovating their RV, they've never lived in it, and so they don't know what is best for living conditions. Again, another pass through here, you can see that there. And finally, we'll keep going here along. We have another small cabin. I added some nice hooks here because this one's a little bit higher, smaller, and that way you have height. So everything in your RV is about multifunctional and making the most of every bit of space, okay? So this is really cool. It's a 2015 Ford Jayco Precept 31 UL, but everything is fiberglass, okay? And as we go along the back, you'll see it's one solid piece. And prior to 2020, the Jaycos, they have made them what I understand to be stronger, and it's one solid piece, which I'll show you in a second. We just got a brand new gel battery It's literally just got this a few weeks ago. So this will last for 4 years, 48 months. It's a guarantee, and we'll have that receipt for you for whoever our lucky couple is that buys our RV. So that's that. Coming along this side, again, we have our cabins. You saw that on the other side. Everything in here, which is really nice, we're giving away as well. Everything you need for sewer to clean your RV is right here. You got hoses, you got your cleaning products, some gloves. We're even giving away some stanchions, which will come in handy if you ever boondock. Okay, so that's that there. Here's your generator. This thing is a beast. It's a Cummins Onan 5500. Okay, this thing is awesome. It's massive, and you'll want to use this when you don't have sun. So we have solar panels, but some days it's cloudy, some days it's rainy, and you're going to make sure that you have a backup energy source. In this case, your backup energy source is your generator. Okay, here's your black and gray tank. You'll see that right there. We just replaced that, so it's brand new. It's amazing. And here's your wet bay. Okay, if you've ever had any dealings with an RV, your wet bay can be one of the most frustrating things. I've literally custom designed this to make it the best thing possible, and I really mean that. What originally came in, as you can see here, is one filter, but we've added a double filter here, so now we have 1, 2, 3 filters, and then we also added a water softener. This is a big deal. Anyone who's living in an RV, just real talk, needs to have a water softener, because the hard water going through your pipes is just a matter of time before it cracks your pipes, messes you up, and you're paying so much money for fixing your piping. So we have a water softener. I also added this nice hardboard here for the water softener. You can see this metal strap that goes around it, keeps it secure while you're traveling. I redid all the piping, and as you can see here, all these valves are metal. You're not going to see any plastic valving. Plastic breaks, metal on plastic, metal always wins. So you're going to want metal on metal, and that way there's no leaking. So this I'm really proud of. The whole cabin is insulated. The whole wet bay cabin is insulated, and as you can see, it's insulated here as well to prevent in those cold temperatures any issues. So that's your wet bay. Super amazing, super awesome. You're just not going to find these kind of things anywhere because no one does the crazy things I've done and my wife has done. Everything here again comes with it. This is all your hosing. We have a brand new surge protector. You definitely want a surge protector if you ever go to an RV campsite. Okay, a lot of these RV campsites unfortunately have bad energy. Next thing you know, you have a surge of bad energy, bad electricity. And next thing you know, your inverter is damaged and broken, and that's the last thing you want because your inverter is very expensive. Okay, so that's that there. We do have a 20 and 30 amp. The RV specifically though is a 50 amp connector, 50 amp. We have a 20 and 30 amp option in case you're at an RV campsite and that's all they have, and you just need to use that. So that's that. We have cable. We actually have a heated hose as well. All those things come with it. So now, again, I told you, this is an exterior ladder. I prefer to use this. I don't really trust RV ladders. Nothing wrong with this, but I prefer to use my own because I'm crazy and anal. And speaking of that, let me show you the solar, and I think you'll really like what you see. So come on up. So I'm gonna head up now, and we're gonna see what's going on up top. Not everyone gets to do this, but you can see all the hard work that I put in over time. And we got 2 AC units. This is one of them. And then right there, you see right here is an AC unit. And then right there is an AC unit. And you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 panels. Each panel, RV panel, is 200 watts. So a total of 1,600 watts of solar energy that literally right now is being charged. And on the inside, I'll show you how that is being charged. Right there is your skylight for the bathroom. Okay, that's pretty sweet. And then right there is your internet antenna for the Wi-Fi. Okay, so I'm gonna come on down. I'm gonna let Jamie take back over. Jamie's my wife, she's been filming. And then we're gonna show you the inside here. I think you're really gonna love the inside, because what we've done is we made the inside to be as organic and earthy as possible. So that way when we are RVing out boondocking off grid, it's as if we're just in our home away from home. So speaking of that, let's go inside and I'll show you how cool it is. Starting with the steps, we've made the steps, the wallpaper here, like organic rock. And it's really sweet. We love that. We redid all this, and pretty much everything you see, we've done. The flooring we've completely redone, and everything you see, we've redone. And I'll just start here. A lot of RVs, these baseboards are again earthy. Jamie worked really hard, sanded these herself, and literally redid them with this nice finish that again has nice earthy tones and not so much those cookie cutter RV right off the lot dark tones. So again, we have here a TV. Now, this TV is 65 inch, 65 LG OLED. Okay, so you're getting crystal clear 65 inch TV. I'm not aware of too many RVs that have a 65 inch TV right there in their living room. And so again, as I said, everything in an RV is about multifunctional. So this space here is your dinner table, it's your work table. You could do whatever you want here. It's awesome. We've made it so that way, let's say you're laying back on your sofa, which by the way extends as well, goes all the way out. You can kick back and look how far this thing goes out. You can literally be watching TV here, extend all the way out. Now let's say you gotta work, you're working remote, off grid, and you know what? You got work to do. So this turns into a standing desk as well. So you could be right here, do what you gotta do, and then when the TV is lowered, you can then look outside wherever you're at. Maybe you're boondocking on a lake, and it's awesome, okay? So I can show you here as well what that looks like super quick, and we'll do that in a second. While the TV's lowering, and has a TV riser, I'll show you this sweet area here. A lot of people have their shoes, when they get inside an RV, all their shoes are just sitting there and it gets real dirty, real cluttered right when you enter. So we created this vertical column that attaches to the slide where you can put your shoes right here. Okay, you also have a bag here, you can put your shoes. We got a little keychain for your keys, and then again, this comes down. So I'm just going to show you here.
We are not connected to shore power. This is all by solar power that we're doing all this.
Yep. Right now we're not connected. We're totally off grid. Okay, and check that out. So again, we have here, pretty cool. I put some clocks because I work nationwide, Pacific Mountain, Central Atlantic,
Bose soundbar,
Eastern Standard Time, Bose soundbar. So really sweet setup. And what do you call this, Jamie?
Shiplap.
Shiplap. So this was the hardest piece of everything we did in here, but this is some really nice shiplap. Over here, these are brand new captain's chairs. Okay, brand new. They're amazing. They're leather. This comes up and down. They have lumbar support. This was Jamie. This was your workstation here, and coming out, you can see this is the custom workstation we made just for you, Jamie, and just for whoever's going to buy this thing. So they're really fortunate. We have a GPS in here, an extra GPS, just to be sure, because one thing's for sure, when you're on the road, you really want to make sure you're going to the right place, because if you've ever had the issue where Google can actually make mistakes, believe it or not. So, and then right below here is the doghouse. Okay, doghouse. This thing, we completely insulated it because we could barely hear each other originally, but we completely insulated it to make the temperature decrease and to make the sound decrease. Okay, so it's going to save on temperature and it's going to help you to be able to talk a little bit easier, which we're very, very thankful we did that. So
this is Bluetooth capable and speakers on top of the ceiling as well.
Yep, your stereo has actually 4 speakers on the ceiling here that go, and you can obviously play those as you go. And you'll notice again the flooring here, we completely redid the flooring. It's this beautiful maple hazelnut that we thought really matched perfectly. And then this sofa here is brand new as well. Brand new, as cup holders, goes up and down, extends. Here's your lights. We redid all the lights. So that the lights, I don't know if you notice, are a little bit brighter. And while you can see here it controls double the lights, you can also individually control the lights. Okay, that wasn't the case originally. Okay, here's your kitchen. All right, awesome setup. It literally says coffee bar for a reason, because we have this nice little K-cup attachment to the top. Again, everything at RV is about maximizing your space. Okay, so for example, your fruit we have right there. Again, speaking of maximizing space, this oven, there originally was a microwave here, but we put a microwave oven that has multiple options to toast, bake, broil, air fryer. And here's the key: French doors. You want French doors that open this way, not this way, because you could burn yourself real easy. So this thing is awesome. You can cook a turkey in here, pizza. It is awesome. And that's what you want in an RV, multiple functions. Okay, here's your oven, or excuse me, that's your oven. Here's your stove. And then your stove is controlled by your propane, and all 3 of these work. It's awesome. And so good to go. And again, that's controlled by your propane, and so is your fridge. Your refrigerator, this is a residential refrigerator, actually has the option. You can go electricity on this, or if you want to save on your solar and your electricity, you can actually go propane on this as well. So huge refrigerator. Again, residential. It's awesome. It's awesome. So that's that. Now remember in the wet bay how I said there was 3 filters? 3? Well, that's just to filter and clean your water. But we actually have an additional, a 4th filter here. Now this is literally called a quantum filter. It's by the RV water filter store. And this filter will take out fluoride, bacteria, viruses, 99.9%. And this is a very expensive filter. We have so this makes it the 4th filter that your water is going through. And this is what we drink through. I personally installed this, as well as this awesome hose there. Faucet for the kitchen sink. And it's just beautiful. I mean, I love the kitchen, and of course, you saw the tile. All that tile we did ourselves, and we're just really proud of it. We don't really want to sell our RV here. We call her Bertha, but we do need to sell it so that we can actually have some money to put on a house. So I'll continue on. Okay, this is where you're going to control your slides here. So everyone has one of these panels. You can see your freshwater tank here and everything. This is where you turn on your generator, AC unit, and I'll come over here, show you the shower. It's beautiful, beautiful. Look at all this marble tile we put on. Now this isn't actually marble, but it's marble coloring with beautiful tile. There's that skylight we personally installed, and everything again is about maximizing your efficiency in an RV. And so we have these hooks up there you can see as well, where you can throw your towel or any other necessities you may want. And then coming over here to the bathroom, right? This is one thing I love about the Precept, the Ford Jayco Precept. Things are separate. Sometimes in an RV you'll have the shower and the toilet right next to each other. But here you have the shower, and here you have the toilet. And we redid the door. Look at this. Look at all this. I mean, it's just awesome. I worked really hard on that. I'm really proud of it, as you can tell. I'm going to show you inside. This is one of the things we're most proud of what we did to this bathroom. It is absolutely stunning. And what you're going to see in here, in the bathroom, is we have a brand new porcelain toilet there. We have shelving, you can see up there. Wainscoting is the green along the sides. And then what you could see a brand new sink there and a mirror. And what used to be there was this huge shelf was there, and you used to have the, and just to brush your teeth or anything, you had to put your head down, and it was really uncomfortable. One of the things too throughout the RV, if you haven't seen already, is we do have on every window cellular blinds. These are cellular blackout blinds. Cellular meaning it's going to take out the temperature. So everything in an RV is about mitigating the temperature. Whether you're in the cold or in the heat, you want it to be a relatively comfortable temperature inside your RV. So every area we added cellular blackout blinds, which makes it real nice. So that's your bathroom. Super excited about that. Here's your solar panel area. You can see right now, you can literally see we're at 100% yes. We're actually still charging, and it's going up and down. Right now, it's bringing in based upon the angle of the sun, based upon how much sun there is.
And how much is needed, so there's only 100%, so we don't need as much solar coming in at this time.
Correct. And so you can see it's going up and down. You can see the load right now. The loads is how much pull is being pulled on the RV, meaning how much energy is being used. Are the lights on?
And this is for the generator. The red box is for the generator.
And that would click on, of course, once the generator is on. So what we added too in our bedroom here is you could see we have these nice lights over, and just a click of a touch and you could turn to a blue light at night, which makes it a little bit calmer, and obviously you could turn it off, but just something that makes a big difference there. And we personally designed these on the side here. Again, shelving levels, that makes it real nice. Jamie wanted a book, something for her books over here, so she added that. And just remember, may your journey always lead you home. Something to think about. So over here, this TV actually used to be a 20-inch TV. This is actually a 32-inch TV. It literally fits perfectly. And here's something I really, really like. Behind here, you're going to see a safe, okay? We added this safe for any of your valuables, anything that needs protecting. It's solid as a rock. We put it right behind there, makes it real easy. And then here on the side is your Wi-Fi, your Wi-Fi router, which connects up to your MIMO antenna on top of the roof, which I showed you earlier. Okay, plenty of space in here in the closet. This is actually a pillow for the shower to put up in the roof, again, to protect you from temperature. So plenty of room in here. It's awesome. And finally, I'm going to show you underneath the bed, because you might be wondering, well, where are you getting all your energy from? Well, we're getting them right here from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 Battle-Born batteries. All these batteries are heated to protect you during insulated, and they're known as heated batteries to protect during the winter months. And of course, Battle-Born is the industry standard for all batteries. Okay, we have the Victron Energy Multi Plus 2 inverter. We got the smart dongle. We got the solar charger. That's where you'll deal with any solar. We got the servo, which connects to the display. And this white tube is a safety, a fire extinguisher. So if there was ever a spark in here or anything, this would immediately emit a powder to protect you from any issues. So super cool on that. Anything you want to add about under here, since this was your focus?
No, I think you've done a great job.
Okay, so finally, in conclusion, I just wanted to show you, we did put some hooks up here. Again, all this we added. These are baseboards we added. We have a fan, which comes in handy during those hotter months. And so that's it, y'all. We just want to let you know that whoever you are that is going to buy this amazing RV, you won't find anything else like this. You might find other Class A's on the market. You might even find a few that are renovated. But you will not find anything like this. This Class A is specifically designed for maximum efficiency and luxury for living off-grid. Off-grid. It's set up. It's good to go. We don't want to sell it, but we are trusting and praying for the right couple to come along and take our, we call her old Bertha. And so just thinking about you, if you have any questions, please let us know. And thank you so much for listening. Have a wonderful day.